Welcome back. This is still News Today on Afia Television, and I am Ituku-Ozalla. And today on the news, we are shining or we're spotlighting a cause that touches life in the most profound way. And joining me are two representatives of the UNTH Foundation who will share with us their mission, challenges, and how we can play a role and support this mission. And joining me on the show is Professor Florence Onuoha, consultant, hematologist UNTH and CEO UNTH Foundation, Ituku-Ozalla, Enugu, and Dr. Florence Onuoha, PhD, Indigent Patients Welfare Officer, UNTH Foundation, Ituku-Ozalla, Enugu. Welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you, for having us.
Thank you so much for joining us. And now, without wasting much time, let me start with you, CEO.
Yes.
All right, please, can you brief us a little on what this foundation is all about?
All right, Ogo, thank you so much for that question. UNTH Foundation is an independent, non-governmental organization that was formed December 2021 with the main aim of helping bridge the gap when it comes to healthcare funding as far as UNTH is concerned. So what we are there for is to help UNTH attain its position as a premier tertiary hospital in Nigeria. And we do this through a lot of programs that includes infrastructure development, that includes healthcare training, health entrepreneurship, and most importantly, the reason why we're here today, Indigent Patients Program, to ensure that we don't leave anyone behind when it comes to accessing quality healthcare. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, I'll move straight to you. Just like you said, one of the main reasons is to support indigent patients, right?
Yes.
So why is it important, and what are the challenges that you've seen indigent patients go through that prompted this particular mission? I'm talking to you.
All right. Thank you. All right. One of the things that prompted this UNTH Foundation in coming to bridge the gap between, is as a result of indigent patients, people who cannot cater for themselves, people who cannot pay their bills, people who find it difficult to access medical care because they don't have money. Not because they don't want to, but it's just because they don't have it and they cannot afford it. That is why the UNTH Foundation have been set up to bridge this gap, to help these patients through collaborative efforts of the public. Let me just put it like that, because we cannot do it alone. Do you understand? We help source funds and we come in to assist because they cannot help themselves. Thank you.
That's very clear. Now, let me talk to you, Professor Theresa.
Yes.
Now, how long has this foundation been on board?
The foundation is a relatively new one. And like I said, it was started 2021 December. So this is fourth year.
Okay.
Yes. So, and with that being said, we are trying to garner efforts. All right. Healthcare foundation is not something that is prevalent in this area, and I would like to put it out there that UNTH as a hospital is the first hospital that started a foundation to help bridge the gap, like I earlier said.
Yeah.
So the role of the foundation is very important in ensuring that UNTH maintains its role as a premier tertiary care hospital.
Good. When I saw it, UNTH Foundation, it actually drew my attention because I think that's the very first time I heard something like that.
Yes.
And I would like to know, are there stories you can tell? Are there any stories where the organization or the foundation has helped out, like a true life story, of course, without, disclosing identities, but like a story that, we can know about?
Oh yes, we have many, and I'm going to pass it over to our social welfare officer, because she engages with the patients directly.
Okay, we have so many life stories, but let me just share one or two if as time permits. We have stepped on one Mrs. O. I don't want to mention them. These patients have a CKD, chronic kidney disease, and she cannot afford care. She doesn't even have it. She don't even in her all the social support surrounding this patient, she cannot access care. So the UNTH Foundation stepped in. We paid for her dialysis. We even bought drugs. We even sourced food, because it's as bad as that. This patient, you provide drugs, but you must eat before you take the drug, for the drug to be effective. We even paid for her feeding, even the transportation fare. You know, they stepped in, and not only that, a case of a little baby, 12 months old, Mr. P, that came all the way from Kano. This baby was admitted on the status of malnutrition that led to shock. You can imagine the level of malnutrition a baby will suffer that will lead that child into shock. And the UNTH Foundation stepped in, paid a huge sum of money for starting from buying milk, you know, food, drugs, paying for, because this child was admitted in the intensive care, where we call PICU. And the foundation stepped in and paid for these patients. Not only that, there are cases and cases and cases.
Yeah,
So
we are actually out of time. But, you know, now let's get straight to why we're here. I'll still like to stay with you, Dr. Florence. Now, for the viewers, how are we going to participate directly? How do we support directly to this foundation?
As viewers, that's why we are here. We are inviting the public. We want you to come collaborate with us. If you're sharing your birthday, if you want to do your birthday, come and send that token through us so that we can reach out to these people. We're also inviting philanthropists, you know, good-spirited individuals who have money. You know, I have never seen somebody lack because you give. Give for the cause of these indigent patients who cannot help themselves, who cannot provide medical care for themselves. Do you understand? So that's why we are here. We want to collaborate with people, we want to partner with people. Come and put your #1, because it will go a long way in helping somebody.
So how do we reach out? How do we reach out?
Yes, we have our account numbers, our bank account numbers, and we also have our social media handles, our website, unthfoundation.org. You know, you go to our website, you see what we have done, what we are doing, and what we intend to do. They are all there. You can also follow us on our Facebook, Instagram pages.
What are handles?
Their handles is unthfoundation.org. You know, the rest of it.
Yes, just to add more to what she has said, our website is www.unthfoundation.org. Once you navigate onto our website, every other thing is very easy. Through the website, you can get our contact address, you can get our contact phone number, you can even get a link by just being a click away to all our social media handles: Facebook, Instagram, X, Threads, whatever it is there on the website. You can get to know how you can participate, how you can donate, and see what we are doing to alleviate the suffering of the indigent patients.
All right. Okay, as we round off, I'd like to ask this last question. Aside from financial support, are there other ways that individuals, communities, or even, you know, organizations can participate in this?
There are so many ways they can. I would like to use this opportunity to shout out to Henemes Nigerian Limited. Henemes Nigerian Limited donated glucometers specifically to be used for indigent patients. So we can take donations of medical equipment. If you don't like to give cash, we can take hospital consumables. We can take food items to ensure that those in the hospitals get to at least eat, so that they'll be able to, their drugs to be able to work well. We can take, we are open to donations, and there's a lot of way people can even volunteer and be part of the foundation to ensure that they give their time if they don't have money or any other items to donate.
All right, that's beautiful. Is there any other thing you'd like to add? I'd also like to know if you have like a phone number you can call out for people who don't have access to smartphone.
I don't have my yes, but yes, UNTH Foundation is much more than our indigent patient program. Please visit our website, get to know what the foundation is all about, get involved. UNTH, the University of Nigeria Teaching Hospital, is our premier teaching hospital. Get involved to know how you can work through the foundation to ensure that we have a premier hospital that we all can access quality care. You can help by volunteering your time. You can help by donating money, by donating consumables, by even adopting a ward, adopting facilities, buying the much needed medical equipment. All this can be used to ensure that we put UNTH at the position where it should be.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Now we're going to round up the news here, and that's the size of our package this afternoon. Many thanks for watching. Do well to follow us on all social media platforms at Afia TV Official. I am Ituku-Ozalla. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.